Hello again, back again. Exciting day. Let's see. I guess I should just address the elephant in the room, so to say. Let me start small. I picked up a regular customer that lives around the corner, probably my best customer. Glad he put his order in. I was glad to pick it up. But the order I really want to talk about is the one that I literally just picked up. 8 bags of laundry. It was quoted at like $86. It's a lot of laundry, man. What is it? More than likely I'm going to have to put in for an extension, make this like a 2-day deal. Young lady and her family, I guess her dryer went out. They don't know when they're gonna get it fixed, so I guess they let their laundry build up, but they gotta get it taken care of. That's where I come in. So yeah, scoop that up, and challenge accepted. We're gonna complete that bad boy. So yeah, that's what we got going on today, man. I mean, I got six bags slash hamper in the back. I got in the trunk. I got a hamper in the back seat, and I got one right here next to me, man. So I'm literally full of dirty laundry right now. I'm on my way back to Temple. I'm going to stop by. It's 1:51 in the afternoon. The plan's gonna is go to the house, offload this laundry. I'm gonna probably weigh it. I am sure it's well over 100 pounds, so this is definitely the largest order I've ever accepted. And more than likely, like I said, I'm gonna request an extension, because between having the other customer's order, which isn't a small order, he usually does like a good 50 pounds of laundry, and then this one there that's probably over 100. It's just a big time crunch. So we're gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna give myself a stroke over someone's laundry. They did provide their own detergent, which is nice. Also, they want some stuff hung dry, but it's not that bad. They were really smart about it. They put the hangers in the bag of the laundry they want hung dry, and the rest of it is just normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill type stuff. They're also new to Poplin, so they wanted to meet me at the door. Which is, usually that's not Poplin protocol to meet customers, but I get it, calm her nerves. She wanted to kind of tell me what's going on, and she told me, she let me know, even though I saw it on the app, that she's like, I'm completely new to this. And I mean, I was trying to keep it real professional. I told her straight out, like, let me tell you what you should expect. I got this picked up. Usually I don't meet people, but it's nice to meet you. It's nice to talk to people. I'm gonna take this laundry. I'm gonna take it back to my place. I'm going to weigh myself. Then I weigh myself with each bag, and then it comes up with a total weight. Then we're gonna get it washed, dry, folded, packed up in nice clear bags. I put purple bows on each bag, make it look real nice. And then once I have that done, I'm going to re-weigh it, and I'm gonna label it, put it in the car, and then I'll let you know that I'm on the way. It'll be before 8 o'clock at night on that day. Just let her know a little bit about the protocol. She'll get a text message knowing when the laundry's actually done, when I actually have it all weighed out and whatnot. So just try to calm her nerves. I wish her luck on getting her dryer fixed. I mean, I'm in the business of making money, but it stinks when life happens, man. Things happen. Your washer or dryer could break. You got a family to take care of, like this lady here, and she's outside her comfort zone. She obviously does her family's laundry usually. So, but at the same time, man, we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna take care of her laundry. What is it? I mean, she might find it so convenient. I mean, I'm just wishing this into existence, or speaking into existence, but it might be so convenient where she actually uses the service more often. I can tell, there's quite a bit of clothes, and she's got children and stuff like that. She might want to free up some time to hang out with the family and her husband and whatnot. So, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. With all that to the side, we're gonna keep it professional. We're gonna get this laundry done. We're gonna give her we're gonna give her a wow experience. We're gonna fight for that rating. Have her rate us real good. She never comes back again. There's nothing I can do about that. Hopefully she can slap a little bit of a tip on there. But even if there's no tip, the base pay on this bad boy is gonna be pretty nice. Also, the points for just giving her really good service. I could use it. So yeah, that's basically the excitement of the day. I did another Roadie order today. So I switched subject, did another Roadie order, CVS. It was like a $12 for like 8 miles. Something like that. Not a big deal. I did 2 Grubhubs today. I did a $11 order and a $17 order. So Grubhub decided to get in the game. Uber's still doing my background check. So while they're lacking, I'll be stacking with somebody else. I'm all about keeping it moving. I'm wasting no time. That's all I'm saying. Wasting no time. Of course, got some DoorDashes in. Did a quick little spark. It was literally 2 items or 4 items, going like 6 or 7 miles. Only $11, but I mean, easy $11. Get that spark account up. Yeah. Little forecasting in the future. Me and the family, we plan on driving. You heard me right, driving all the way to Portland, Maine, where my side of the family's from. I have a family member there who got put at home hospice. And she has Alzheimer's, so we need to go see her. The plane ticket is $2,500 for my family to go, which is not pocket change. Uber gives me pretty good rates for renting a car. So when the time comes, I plan on renting a vehicle, driving up there. More than likely, you gotta do a little food delivery or something like that on the way up there. Try to soften the blow of like gas and expenses and hotel rooms, things like that. It's a double-edged sword, though, man. It's 2 days of driving to get there and 2 days back. And also, I don't want to be wasting a lot of time, because, to be quite honest, this is probably the last time I'm going to see this loved one, in this world, which is very sad for me. She's my aunt, and she's my last living aunt. She's a good person. Always took care of her family, put family first. She was a hard-working nurse for like 55 years of her life, and she was. When I was in my younger years, she had a very big. She had put an impact on my life. Let's put it that way. And we'll just keep it at that. Not getting too sad, making this too sad. But yeah, real life stuff going on at the same time. But yeah, also driving cross country, there's part of me that's like, man, that's a lot of driving, takes a lot out of you. But I have to take myself out of the equation. My wife hasn't done a lot of traveling. We've gone to Mexico, we've gone to Vegas and things like that, but she hasn't done a lot of traveling. Her going through all these states, and my daughter sharing the experience as well. It'll be a good experience for both of them. They can say they've been to these states, and they can see different foods and different cultures and things like that when we stop, and it'll be an experience. But yeah, that's the personal side of this vlog. But yeah, I got back to what I got going on. Adrenaline's pumping a little bit. It's just laundry, but man, it's everything's a challenge. It's a milestone to have this much laundry. Is a challenge. We gotta make it nice and neat, keep it straight. It's exciting times. It's weird to get excited over laundry, but yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. So yeah, right now I am, like I said, driving back to Temple from the Harker Heights area. not too bad of a drive, to tell you the truth. Let's see, I'm already near Frontage Road, which is excuse me, exit 295. So yeah, just get a little bit of a ride. So I figured I'd cut it up with y'all for a little bit. Let's see. In my mind, how I see this working out is the one order that's already at the house, I'll have that delivered in the morning. I mean, possibly at night, but more than likely in the morning. This one here, no way today. See how the time management goes, possibly tomorrow, but worst case next day. I think I mentioned before, my mother-in-law does the labor on this stuff, like the washing and the drying. I do the transport and the packing and the weighing, kind of a partnership. So I want to make this as stress-free as possible for everybody involved. You know, I literally have to tell her, like, you need to take care of yourself, you need to get some sleep, don't rush this stuff, you know. I mean, it's not that serious. But, you know, I guess she kind of sees it as like, I get it done, get it out of the way. And plus she knows the faster you get it done, I have it packed in my car, the faster she gets paid. So she likes that as well. And that's not a fight worth fighting. You know, as long as she's taking care of herself. You know, we try, me and my wife and my daughter, we try to keep our mother-in-law as comfortable as she can. She just had her 70th birthday. You know, she's lived her life. You know, well, she's still living her life. I'm not putting her in her past tense. She's still living her life. You know, she's on her birthday at the end of the night. She was like, I was trying to get drunk. I didn't even get drunk. She was mad she didn't get drunk. And, you know, we had the beer and stuff. She just didn't have, you know, she just didn't drink enough, I guess. But, you know, she still likes to have a good time. She likes to go dancing with her friends. You know, family's always willing to come. Doors always open for her to come over, to be surrounded by loved ones. You know, she's, you know, she raised her kids, you know. Now, you know, she gets to see her grandkids and all that. She's still enjoying her life, and I think that's how it should be. So this is extra money for her. I try to keep it stress free. With that being said, you know, I wouldn't mind being able to turn a little bit of profit as well. So figuring that out. She was even worried about me doing Poplin laundry, because she knows how far I'll be driving, how much I'm paying her. And she was even like, are you even making money at this? I was like, you know, I told her, like, hey, you know, I'll figure that out. I'm not going to change her pay regardless. I'll figure out a way to make it work. I have a plan in my head. I just got to execute it. It's going to take a little time by building the book of business. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on here. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the deal. Today is, let's see, my daughter's got a 7 o'clock class. I believe it's tumble. I always get mixed up, tumble or gymnastics. But you know, she has that Monday and Wednesday, so she got a 7 o'clock class today. Me and my wife usually walk Lions Park in Temple, you know, the 2-mile walk. But yesterday, and I do want to make that a priority because, you know, her health is important to me. But literally, I had to run to Taylor and back, which is like a 50-minute, you know, 50-minute drive one way and back. We had to get real life stuff. You know, we had to go, you know, get my daughter's lunch stuff for the week and whatnot. And I was dog tired. I mean, we went out to eat to Texas Roadhouse. But even when I was there, I was saying, like, I was letting her know, it's like I didn't feel tired, but I could tell my focus was off, so I was tired. So I told her today when I pick her up when we get home, we'll walk for like 20-30 minutes before her class. She was down for that. So keep her health up. I took a real small nap, and I still did the late night last night. And I had the same experience with DoorDash, man. I mean, I got to like $20, and then the orders just died on me, man. And unfortunately, I can't turn on Grubhub at night because Grubhub isn't open at, you know, they don't have business at 12:30 at night, and I'm out there at 12:30 at night. But I got out there like 11:45, got back about 1 o'clock, which is, you know, I made just a little over $20. Not great, but I mean, it is money. Went home, and then I packed a load of laundry, and weighed it, got it ready put it in the car, got it weighed in the morning, got it ready for drop off in the morning. Paid my mother-in-law for that load, because that's how we do it. She does the work. I don't want her waiting on money. So I didn't get to bed until a little bit after 2 o'clock, and then I was back up at 6:30. So I had a cup of coffee today. Mother-in-law was nice. She had some leftover ribs from Texas Roadhouse. She said she wasn't going to eat them, so I wolfed that down with a biscuit. So I didn't waste any money on food today. It's 2:05 right now. I'm still alive and focused. I'm sure I'm going to feel it later on today, especially since me and the wife are going to walk a little bit later on. But I'm going to keep it going, man. Hopefully today, after my daughter's practice, we'll be home about 8 o'clock, get her to wind down. If I get her to bed by 9-ish, I can get myself a couple hour nap and go out again. Like I said, I've been trying to condition my body to do more late night runs. Hopefully, let's see, tomorrow is the 1st, so Uber told me if they don't fix that background check by the end of the month to contact them. So if they don't have it, I'll check tonight, but if they don't have it by end of business tomorrow, I'll contact them, see what's going on, and go from there. Because I really like to have Uber and DoorDash on at night, just so I can get more offers, more opportunities. So I'm not just relying on DoorDash. So, but that's my strategy for late night. Doing late night is good, but also, I know I have to get my sleep. I mean, I'm not Superman. I'm not a crackhead. So even though I am thin, I'm not a crackhead. I don't do meth. I mean, anything stronger than like I said, anything stronger than coffee or Mountain Dew, I really don't need it. That's how I look at it. I don't need my heart to explode. I need to be able to focus on the road. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt anybody on the road just because I'm trying to hustle. If you're not show, take it slow, or slower. So, yeah, that's my thoughts about that. We're entering Belton now. Let's see, I'm over here toward the central exits, which I think I'll take that one. I will cruise through Belton back way to get to the house. It's not so bad. It's weird. In my mind, I'm always thinking I should go farther down the highway and then turn and cut down Adams. But the GPS always tells me to go central, and they kind of got it right. I mean, you hit a couple lights, but like once you get on 317, or what they call Main Street in Belton, there's not really that many lights. So Google Maps and Google is pretty smart. Your cell phone's pretty smart. So are they perfect? No, but I think their judgment's pretty good on this one. So let me ask, how was everybody's weekend? It's Monday, March 31st. How was everybody's weekend? What'd you do? How'd you get down? We had, I think I talked about it before, my mother-in-law's party went really good at the house. Everybody had a good time. Even though there was alcohol, there was no bickering, no fighting. I mean, I knew there was family members there that didn't like each other, had like a little bit of beef, but everybody kept it together, for my mother-in-law. Everybody's got a lot of love for her, no matter how they feel about each other at times. You know how it goes with family. You can still love each other and, have your little quips and, your little mishaps here and there on your opinions on things. So, definitely don't use the word hate, because, hate's a strong word. But you're allowed to bicker, have your differences and whatnot. Your life's long like that. Oh, what do they got going on here? They're doing something with the roads. I'm going to drive real slow. We got some guys in vests and hoses doing something to the street. But, yeah, party went really good. Got family members that got to pick up their stuff. Still, they were supposed to come yesterday. They tried to make an arrangement, or they contacted us right when we left the house. Told them, pretty much, we let them know pretty much you're going to have to try it again tomorrow. We're not not just gonna sit by and kill our whole night. I mean, we live in the land of cell phones and technology. You know, you could have planned something. You know, gave us a text when you plan on being here and said coming up last minute. You know, procrastination, man. What are you gonna do? You know, plan stuff out. People can react accordingly. Respect other people's time. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, I got a big old speaker in my living room. I got, you know, cornhole stuff. You got like in the backyard, you know, got Blackstone back there. You know, the grills. Got all kinds of stuff. Let's see, my fridge is full of sodas and beer and food. I mean, the beer is not interesting to me, but my mother-in-law, like I said, my mother-in-law, she likes to have some beer, so I'm sure it's going to stay in there. Well, it's going to stay in there until she drinks it. How about that? And I got no beef with that. Let's see. Let me do this turn here. So they'll pick up their stuff, and it's just, I mean, it's basically another day of grinding, man. Like you never know what's going to come each day. Every day is different, especially use different apps, you know. So not even the same niche. Like I said, I do food delivery. I got laundry going on over here. Do package delivery, grocery delivery. I mean, I'm not above that stuff. You know, people do look down on. I do see how some people do look down on people who do gig work. You know, door dashers, people who do Uber Eats, Grubhub, Roadie. You know, and that's. That's the price we pay. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I'm on the other side of the fence, to tell you the truth. I mean, I don't mind telling people, man. I mean, before I was kind of like, you know, I'm self-employed. I mean, I say that every now and again. I'm self-employed, you know, but trying to explain what you're doing. But I don't have any shame in it. I mean, there's people that don't want to bring bags in. They're hiding their phones, and I'm the opposite. I come in with a bag. I want them to know who I am. Most of the time, they do. I mean, I see the line, they'll do the heads up thing like this, and they're like, what's the name? And I'll say something like Oscar. And like, okay, here you go. And then they'll go to the next customer. So, you know, I get that service. You know, building relationships, man. You know, just be nice to employees, which, you know, as a human being, you're supposed to be nice to each other anyways. You know, be respectful, you know, and it can be returned to you. And if it's not returned to you, then those aren't your people. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. So I don't mind doing the gig work. Keep on pushing. Let's see. We are now on Main 317 right now. We're over here by what's it called? The K1 Korean place and Tipsy Cowboy. That K1 Korean place, man. I haven't eaten there. I've heard good things, and if you go inside there, man, it's definitely you go in there. It's, how do I put it? Korean culture. You know what I mean? They're trying to, like, K-pop and stuff like that. I mean, not like old school, but you know, it's like there's not corny, but there's, you know, the Asian animation. They got the K-pop going, the Korean pop music going. Let's see. I heard the food is really good. So I just haven't eaten there yet. My daughter would probably like it because, you know, they got the cartoon type stuff in there, the Korean cartoons and stuff. She just loves cartoons, well, no matter what language they're in. Let's see. And Tipsy Cowboy is kind of cool. I haven't picked up it there from a while, but the food's supposed to be pretty good. It's pretty much like a drive-through, you know, kind of like a beer barn, if you know what that is, where, you know, you can go in, put in your order, drive around the other side. They can hand you like margaritas or whatever your drinks are and food, and you never have to get out of the car. It's kind of cool, especially since this is, you know, you got UMHB right down the road. I imagine, you know, they get a lot of those kids' business. They got a place outside where, you know, like a patio area where, you know, you can get your swerve on, you know, get your drink on, and have a good time. It's pretty cool. Now we're over here down here by the Walmart. I haven't picked up Walmart Spark from there for like maybe a week now, but I haven't been able to do Spark as much as I like. Did have a pretty good Spark day yesterday, man. As I didn't have to take too many, you know, I wasn't taking Poplin laundry orders driving, all the way to Georgetown or Taylor too much. I just had that drop off yesterday. That was it. I did a Killeen drop off yesterday. I did that in the morning, or I think it was late morning, early afternoon when it was kind of slow. I think it was late morning. I wanted to do that because I knew time was going to be an issue at the end of the day, and left the Taylor order, but I wanted to keep doing, make some money during the day, and it worked out, But yeah, didn't pick up too much yesterday from there. Let's see, did some Walgreens and some CVS shopping for, what was it? For, I think the DoorDash app? Yeah. CVS was for Roadie. Really easy too, man. Like, you just kind of have to, have the app on and just try to catch them. And Roadie's kind of informal, man. Like, you see everybody who has the Roadie app can see the offer, right? From my understanding. And then you submit a bid. In other words, you click on there and say submit a bid. So you're pretty much on a, and they'll say, you'll be notified if you get accepted for this gig, because I've been turned down for gigs on Roadie. And then if and when you do get accepted, you have 15 minutes to start the gig before they reassign it, which is really cool because you don't know when they're gonna accept or decline you. It's usually pretty fast. But what I like to do and what I like about it is, I get it. I have the 15-minute grace. And if I'm in the middle of an order, maybe 10, 11 minutes in, I'll hit start gig even though I might not be done. Then I go over there, I pick it up. Try not to get there too late. Then I pick it up. You scan. The vendor scans a label. You scan a label. Take a picture. You're out the door. Sometimes I make you do facial recognition before you accept the order as well. And then just like any other app, you drive. Get to the customer's house, take another picture, you let them know that you left at the front door, snap another you snap a picture, or you scan the barcode again, snap a picture, complete, and they start processing your payment. And then once the payment's processed, which will be the same day, it's pretty quick. I mean, if you need to do a cash out on Roadie, I think they charge you like $2 to cash out, but it gets you your money like lightning fast. So I do like that, kind of like Grubhub. You just swipe. Grubhub's only like 50 cents to transfer. Roadie's a little bit larger. So some of the difference between the apps. Like I said, Roadie's not my number one, but I've been opening my mind to it, trying to find a way to incorporate this laundry with other ways to make money, especially since Uber's on the fritz right now for me. I'm trying to open my mind and my perspective on how to make money. Because at the end of the day, man, the bills are coming. You gotta pay them. They don't really care where the money comes from. And also, nobody wants to just make money and just pay bills. So if you can kind of stack your money a little bit, put a little bit, myself, not financial advice, but put a little bit into investing, put some money off to the side for trips like trips to Maine and whatnot. I say do that. That's probably all the financial advice I'm going to give on this video. But I'm getting very close to the house. I'm turning right now down Tarver, and that's as close as I'm going to talk about from where I live. But yeah, I live back in this neck of the woods. So anyone that's listening to this video, I do appreciate your time. Time is valuable, and you gave some to me. I do appreciate that. You sharing your life with me like that, just like I'm sharing mine on here. If you could, like, put some comments, subscribe, follow what I'm doing. Not the most exciting video, but like I said, these videos are more for my mental health. Keep myself sane. I also give a little bit of advice just from my own experiences when it comes to gig work and a little bit of life, a little bit of preaching. And I will catch you all in the next one, all right? Y'all be safe. Take care. Bye.